I'm gonna make this video talking about the Switch and the dock, because I keep seeing people like Review Tech USA and a few other people talking about the dock of the Switch and how they don't like it. Well, the reason I want to talk to you all about this, and the reason I bring up certain people, is because I gotta wonder how fucking stupid you guys really are. You don't like the dock. I got no problem with that. What the problem with is how fucking slow you are when it comes to common sense. This incredible piece of technology is coming out. We know what it looks like. Absolutely. We know exactly what it looks like. Shit, I'll show it to you right now. Nintendo has shown it off several times. It looks just like that. There's a screen right there. That right there is a screen. Okay. Looks like a tablet, right? Alright. We'll slide this bastard on here. Slide this motherfucker on here as well too. Alright. Still has this enormous screen on there, right? Nothing is protecting it. It still has an enormous screen on there. Okay. We all saw the same commercial back last year in last October, over 13 months ago. So let me ask you a question, all you dock hating motherfuckers. Let me ask you a question. When you go buy a telephone, when you go buy a cell phone, I should say, when you go buy the newest iPhone or the newest Galaxy or the newest whatever, tablets included here, do you not buy a fucking screen protector? No, you do, don't you? So if you know this is a fucking tablet with controllers attached to it, why wouldn't you buy a screen protector for that? Because you thought Nintendo was gonna miraculously have some kind of magical something in the dock. You were hoping a company was going to do something. Do you see the fault in the way that sounds? You were hoping a company was going to do something. Don't ever hope a company does anything, because these cell phone companies release a new phone every year. Every year. It's like on time, clockwork, every year. What, last year we had the iPhone 9, this year we get the iPhone 10? It's every year, every year, every year. Bigger screen, easier to break screen. They're foldable, flexible, easy to break, very simplistic. Okay, you can look at them and get a scratch across the screen. They are very easily breakable. And you do everything in your power to make sure that doesn't happen. So, knowing that, knowing companies like that have stuff in these, why in the hell would you think just because the name Nintendo is on it, there would be any reason to not get a screen protector? Still has a screen. Still has a screen. There's no lip anywhere. No lips anywhere to protect screen anywhere. There's nothing. It's just one flat. It's just straight up and down flat everywhere. Very easy to, I mean, if you drop it, it's probably not gonna be a good day. Understand what I'm saying to you? There's nothing there. Why would you not get a screen protector? You know what I'm saying? This is what I don't understand. Because I'm trying to fit it in here, the fuckery brought by all of you to the table on why not get a screen protector for something that has literally no lip on any edge and it's just flush? It's just straight up and down. You can just run your hand smooth, okay? Why not get a fucking screen protector? A lot of you would turn around and invest in those stupid looking cases. A lot of you did. I didn't. I don't have a case. My case is carry case. It looks like this. This is my carry case. I don't have one of those that you can actually fucking wrap around this. I don't have one of those. No, I don't have that. I don't have that. I just have a carry case. Okay? My Switch stays in my room. This room here stays in here. And then if it ever leaves, it gets put in here. Okay? So, why? Which is the main question. Why? First of all, a lot of people talked about the price point. The price point being $300, $299.99, which is $300. It's $300. Okay, do you think $300 is chump change? Like, throw it away. It's nothing. If that's the case, then why are you bitching? Why are so many of you upset? I mean, seriously. Because your cell phones run upwards between $5 to $1,000. Easy. But you buy screen protectors and cases for those without thinking about it. The man behind the counter doesn't even have to bring it up to you. You go and you walk over directly to screen protectors and fucking cases and you look for that particular brand before you even buy the fucking phone. Why? Obviously, the phones matter more. That's obvious. But they cost more too. So my question again, why? Why in the hell would you not do the same thing for this? You obviously know. We all saw the same video. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to make it make sense because it doesn't make logical sense to me. If it's not common sense or logic, I can't figure it out. I don't like the dock because it scratched my Switch. But I didn't think to get a screen protector for a giant tablet. Then that's totally your fault. But Nintendo made a giant tablet. They should have done something. No. Everybody on this fucking planet has a cell phone. Everybody on this planet buys cell phones. Idiots don't buy screen protectors. They damage their phones. The majority of people who have damaged their Switches are morons. It's as simple as that. I don't care if I offended you by saying that, because you need to be offended. You need to have your ass kicked. You need to be slapped. You need something, because it had to happen to you. Okay? I have a screen protector. I bought it the day I bought the damn thing. I went up there. He was like, "It's paid off, right?" I'm like, "Yes." He was like, "Do you want to get a screen protector?" I was literally looking directly at the Zelda stickers and was like, "Can I get the Zelda one?" Day one release, there's a Zelda screen protector, which is why mine has the little emblems on it. Can you see those little emblems right there in the corners? Right there. Right there. And right there. That's the screen protector, man. That's why mine has that. They had the Zelda one right there. I think they had the, $30 big version that looks like it goes on a fucking cell phone. That's the reason I bought it. I mean, I'd have bought the $40 version anyway if they didn't have this one. I just would have been pissed that it was $40. But I still would have bought the damn thing. Because it's a tablet. So, anyway, I thought I should bring that up. Look at it in a different light. I just figured nobody else will. Because everybody wants to blame Nintendo for their stupidity. I want to blame you for your stupidity. And lastly, before I get out of here, I want to talk about one more thing after ranting about that. The memory cards. Everybody wants to blame Nintendo for this. Certain games are not going to work unless you have a memory card. I have over 13 games on my Nintendo Switch as we speak. From third party to first party and even some digital games. I have over 13 games. 13 are physical, and I think 4 are digital. Oh, excuse me. If I'm not mistaken, I believe those are correct now. Well, I know 13 is physical. I might be mistaken on 4 being digital. It might be 5. I'm not 100% sure. But here's the facts. I have 54 gigs of memory card space, meaning I put in a 60 something gig, I think 64 gig memory card into my Switch. Plus I have 25 gigs of actual Switch internal memory. I don't fuck with 2K. I just don't. I don't care about 2K. I don't fuck with EA because they're half-assed on anything. It doesn't matter if it's Switch, doesn't matter if it's PlayStation, doesn't matter if it's Xbox. Fuck EA, they're half-assed, okay? I don't care. But here's the thing. Games are not gonna eat that much space. They eat a lot more if you do digital. That's the facts. If you do all digital, yes, you need a massive memory card. Which is why for my Switch, I tend to like to do physical games because, like I said, 13 are here. 13. The games I have that are digital downloads are games that you have to buy digitally, like Oceanhorn. Okay, which, by the way, that game is really good. It's kind of like an open world-ish, Breath of the Wild-ish, ocean like game, kind of like a Breath of the Wild meets Wind Waker, if you will, but without Zelda themes. If I had to compare it to anything, it's very awkwardish RPG game. Haven't played too much of it because I haven't had time, but it does look really good. When I finally get to play it, I'm gonna play the fuck out of this game. But it's really, really small. Okay, like the download sizes, it's really small, but it's a really good looking game. I downloaded Vaccine again. The game, very small file game. And I mean, so what? LA Noire needs a couple spaces on your memory card. So what? It's better than if you tried to download the game digitally when you could go buy the fucking SD card. Look at how much space these things take up in comparison to your PS2 games, which this could be a PS4 game. Look at the size comparison. Okay, yes, they're practically the same in height, but look at the width. Smaller. See what I'm saying? And then when it comes to the PS2, it's definitely smaller in this way, and then it's definitely smaller this way. You feel me? You're not going to be eating up that much space. So, I mean, you could definitely buy physical copies, and being that the thing is region free, you could import the games from Japan, Europe, wherever, and just have this massive library. And again, you don't have to buy a massive memory card because, like I said, I have a 64 gig memory card in there. I've only eaten 10 gigs tops with 13 physical copies and anywhere between 4 to 5 digital. That's not that bad. However, listening to a lot of these people would have you believe that, oh my god, it's the end of the world because Nintendo and the way they're handling things. Meanwhile, they forgot that both Xbox One and PlayStation 4 both launched with the most fucked up 500 gig fucking systems of all time. Which 500 gigs today, and even then, was a fucking joke. Okay? Now, their launch editions are a terabyte. They only went up another 500 gigs. Now, in 2017, 2018, it should technically be 2 terabytes. But they're only at a terabyte. When it jumps again, it'll probably be a terabyte and a half. Because they're only jumping 500 gigs every time they do this. I don't know why. But, let's be honest. If they did this the right way, by now, especially with Xbox One X coming out Tuesday, the Xbox One X, when it launched, would be a full 2 terabytes instead of 1. And the PS4 Pro, when it first came out, if they wanted to make any damage to anything, would have been 2 terabytes. Just saying, and it wasn't. And then you have the Switch is 32 gigs, and again, it's 32 gigs because these don't eat up that much memory when you have the physical media. And so what it needs a few extra gigs off of the SD card. If you have an SD card, you're not going to be missing that much space. If I have 64 gigs, plus, that's not counting all my fucking, times I capture shit, Oh, I took a photo here, or even 30 seconds of gameplay here, or 30 seconds of gameplay here, and then trimmed it down and got another video, or trimmed that one down, got another video. That's not counting all that, which I need to go through and delete a lot of that, but I mean, I have a shit ton, because I've been playing the fuck out of Mario, and I make sure I capture everything I want from that game, so I do a lot, okay? But, I mean, think about that, you know what I mean? It's not that bad, it's really not. People would make you believe, oh my god, it's fucking over. No, it's not. Okay, so just those are the 2 things I want to point out. I'll see you guys next time. Deuces.